if you don't have an identity. So therefore, face him, overcome him, forgive him, and let him go. If he wants to take responsibility, well done. If he doesn't want, move on. Simply take your piece, pick your pieces, and move. So face him to overcome him. Tell him, hey, you made me a mother, or you turned me from being just an average woman to being a mother, and I appreciate you for that. However, I've realized I've been resenting you, and I don't want to do that anymore, because the more you resent him, the more you become just like him. You become evil like him. And once you become evil like him, this evil nature of you will be lashed to the children. And those children will suffer because you have made your own mistakes. So face him, overcome him. After overcoming him, and now God will give you an identity, and through that identity you will know how to raise those children or that child in the right way. But until you do that, you'll always be in the dark. And most of you love living in the dark. That's why you want us to comfort you. Oh, you know, you're chubby, you're not fat. Oh, you know this. Oh, you know, single mother this, single mother that. We'll do that to make you feel good about yourself, and then we'll earn your legs. Once we earn your legs, we smash you, we put another baby in you, and we run again. So you keep on attracting who you are running away from. So go and fix your identity by facing him, overcoming him. Face your mother also, overcome her, so that you can get that anger out of you. Face your father, overcome him, because he's the one who is supposed to protect you against the emotions that are coming from the mother. And once you do that, you're good to go. God will give you an identity, and he will fill you with love. And now he'll reveal things through that identity on how to raise your children. That's the only way you'll know how to raise those children right. Without anger, without emotions, without expectations, without having to put your identity in them. Just the same way your mother put your identity in you. Okay? Yeah. Somebody has been telling me, oh, you know, this guy came in day one. He said you're dropping, and then, so I think day one is going to call it a night for us. Thank you, Doc. You're welcome, Queen Abby. Most of us love living in our own hell. We love living with the anger. I know, nobody loves anger. We don't like being angry. But because we don't know the nature of God, we only know about God, but we don't know the nature of God. We don't know God directly. We know about him because we've been taught about him. Schools, religion, our pastors, our churches. We've been taught about him. We've read about him. So we know about him, but we don't know him. If you know him, everything else becomes easier for you. You'll not have the anger. And that's why most of you wonder, Dr. You don't have anger. I'm like, yes, I don't have anger. The last time I got angry was 2016. And I was broken. Let me tell you a story. In 2016, I had 5 girlfriends. 5. And I reached a point I wanted to marry. Where? Now I want to marry and I have 5 girlfriends. And all of them qualified to be women. For me, the marriage materials. Now, all these women left in a gap of about 3 to 5 months. They all left. I don't know what happened. And when they left, if one leaves, imagine I have 5. One leaves, I feel so broken, as if all the 5 left. And before I heal, another one is leaving. And I feel so broken. I'm like, I blame them. Like, you are the problem. Imagine you leaving me. How are you leaving me? How? So I thought I was the better one. And now, so most of the stories that I tell you, I'm always it was a multi-bet. So I was there thinking that these girls, why are they leaving me? And I'm actually struggling with my identity. And I realized that most of these women were exactly what I was running away from. They behaved so much like my mom. Let me call her my mother. They behaved so much like my mother. They became chaotic. They became controlling a little bit. And they left and they still felt so hollow. So I thought that this hole inside me is supposed to be felt by somebody. I'm supposed to be loved. I mean, I deserve love, right? I love love. So I'm supposed to be loved. I'm supposed to be taken care of. I believed that. But I was looking at myself and thinking, I came alone. How is it possible that now somebody comes into my adulthood and has to complete me? So I thought a good job will complete me, a car, a house,